So what is this new YouTube Terranscapes thing? I thought I would change up things and shoot some videos in a new way. And I thought before I shoot those videos in the new way, I would shoot the first one as an intro to the format. And I thought the best way to introduce the format is to kind of introduce the Terranscapes world in a fresh way. So that's the door to the studio, and that seems right. We're going to open a door, and we're going to see what's behind it. It might even be new for me. I did a little bit of cleaning. I don't know. I like places clean. It has been pretty dirty. It's usually filled with coffee stains. I saved one for you. So I've been watching Casey Neistat videos for a little bit now and looking at the way he films his videos and not thinking about it too much, but then I saw somebody who was analyzing his videos and looking at what he does and how it works.
Tonight, I just have a very strong feeling that today's episode is gonna suck.
Number 3, the associative cut.
Like a 50-mile wind!
But Neistat takes it to another level. So whenever he has a little project, he puts it on steroids.
With thinking about that, and thinking about what works for Casey, thinking about how my YouTube reflection video was a very candid video, and it seemed to strike a chord with a lot of viewers. And I realized that in the advice I gave in that section, it was to show your face. And I thought, that's important, but there's also an element of being yourself. And then there's also the element of having people feel like they're participating. It made me rethink how I've been doing things. One of the things that I realized when I was watching his videos a little more closely, I've been watching them pretty closely, I watch a lot of videos closely, was that not every shot is crystal clear. Sometimes the camera's doing some ISO adjusting and there's, some lighting shifts and things like that. Gave me a little bit of inspiration to try to be more relaxed and handle some videos a little bit differently. And before you say, oh, he's just copying Casey, first of all, that is kind of my forte, is to emulate until I understand it enough to innovate, take the parts that I like, throw away the rest, maybe improve upon it. I'm never going to improve on Casey. And saying I'm not being original is totally unoriginal, because so many people out there will say, oh, you're just being Casey, it's not very original. And one of the nice things is that I have the opportunity to go into my video gear and switch things up. This is the darkness in which I store all my stuff. So lights, my LED, mounts, cage, tripods, but it's in the back room really, where all of the bits and doodads that give me flexibility live. Wait a minute, let me get the light here. This is me never creating a good system to turn a light on in here. Able to come in and grab some different stands. Here's another LED on these little feet. This is my time-lapse camera remote. Here's my condenser mic I use for the rapid-fire critiques. I love this mic, but it's USB, which is a restriction, but at least I don't need to preamp it. Actually, I'm going to grab this light. Let's get this out of here because I'm going to need this at some point. One of the fun things that I enjoy so much is video work, and it's more than just for my YouTube channel. I just enjoy it. I'm a cinephile. I have a very high standard for the quality of movies, and as a cinephile, I'm always trying to understand video more, but it's easier to see something in other people's work than it is to see it in your own. And I've had some suggestions about shortening videos, and I've been working on editing them more and cropping them down. But one of the things that is so important to me when I'm watching a movie is that every shot in the movie is there for a reason. I don't always do that. I'm trying to. But it's harder to do it when it's your own movie because you think everything is important. One of the things that I feel like my viewers enjoy and what I enjoy as a viewer is feeling like you're part of the person's world. That's what makes Casey's videos so impressive. Not to mention that he shoots one every day. It has amazing editing. It's stunning. First time I saw one of them, I was just like, it made me take a second look at my channel and think about how can I keep making it fun for myself, bring you into the studio, and it's a little bit more risky, I think. It feels uncomfortable to shoot more candidly. I think being uncomfortable is where the most growth happens. So I'm gonna make myself uncomfortable for a little bit here. Maybe I shoot 3 of these, maybe I shoot 300, I have no idea. Certainly saves me time on scripting. Thank you so much for joining me. The video if you like it, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of you. Comments, put them down below. I love you guys. You're always pointing me in directions that are so valuable. I don't know. You're a resource. I value you. I really value you. Coming right up next is a video that I gotta shoot right after I hit the stop button on this one. I don't know. I make myself crazy and I make myself laugh. Ooh, I almost forgot though. I should probably point out a couple things that you'll probably spot in videos and if I'm doing this kind of handheld stuff, and just so you're aware. Sometimes there's to-do lists up on the wall. Sometimes there's questionable content. This is Lindenberg calendar. They make coffins, and they started a really sexy line of calendars to promote them, and I've been getting their calendars every year since. They ship from Poland, so it's not the cheapest calendar in the world, but it is one of the most unique. And at some point, people are going to see this room, and no, I'm not growing pot. Although Massachusetts, we're right on the cusp of legalizing it, which I'm not even a smoker anymore, but still, I'm just a big civil rights advocate, and I feel like it's your right to put whatever you want into your body, whether it's good for you or not. So what do I have in here? These are all the house plants that are under sort of rejuvenation or special care. I just did about 15 hours worth of work on the house plants. They were in terrible condition, so I take them all apart, I repot them all, I divide them, trim them, do whatever, put out the ones that look nice, and then, like once a year for about 4 months, I set up this little room, and I really pimp some of them to put them back out. And back in the day, when I was really hardcore about houseplants, I would time the flowering of my calencos to coincide with our winter party, which is in February. So I thought, it's been a long time since I tried that, so I'm going to go for it this year and see. Probably need to start forcing them to flower around almost the end of December, I think. That's what I'm going to aim for. So, I'll see you very shortly. What is that? What was that? Very shortly. One of the things I want to be is candid. I guess that was a natural look, but it looks fake. I'm probably going to cut this out, because I don't think this is relevant to the story.